Hello. How are you all? I figured, well, we might as well start the stream. We're chatting, we're chilling. My hair is a mess. This is why I straighten it. Thank you so much, Carl. Yes, no, it was a friend of mine who did it for me, like, randomly. Just was like, I'm going to make you an intro for your channel. And I was like, all right, go for it. You know, it's fine, mate. And I'm like, okay. And then he sent me that. And I went, you're so a genius. You're so a genius. But yes, it was super cool of him. It didn't ask for any money for it. Like, he's the one who did the emotes for my channel as well. I have emotes if you're a subscriber. You don't have to subscribe, by the way. You do not have to subscribe. I said you didn't have to! Thank you! Crap, now I have to eat bamboozled! Thanks, Cal. I have a thing that if someone subscribes to my channel, I have to eat a bamboozled. You get the... Yes, those are my thing. That's what my friend made for me. Those are my emotes. They're lovely, they're adorable. Hello, I am Sam, I am Sam, I Sam. Is that how it's supposed to be said? I am Sam, I Sam? Like as in Dr. Seuss? Because I hear all the others going, I am Sammy Sam, and I'm like, no, surely it's I am Sam, I Sam, like in Dr. Seuss. What bean would it be? I don't know, I've got it. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Oh, there's lots of white ones. It's a pure white one. It's a pure white one, there you go, it's a pure white one. And a pure white one means it could be either... oh god. Sour milk or coconut. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Drink. Oh. That did not make it any better. Oh. Yes. Oh. Definitely sour milk, yeah. I like coconut. If it had been coconut, I'd be like, oh, coconut. No, sour milk. Oh. Ugh. Anyway, welcome to what I'm now calling the Punkee podcast. I am, of course, Punkee Jude. So anyone who doesn't know me, hello. Huge shout outs, of course, to Cal for the sub. Thank you. Please not coconut. You don't like coconut? Or are you just trying to be mean to me and you just want me to have sour milk? I see what you're doing, Sam. No, thank you for the sub, my friend. I appreciate that so much. That's so kind. Nobody has to sub, but I do appreciate it when they do. It's super kind of everyone to sub. And just about the follow, like, you have no idea. Like, when I was saying to somebody that, like, even this morning, like, I started this channel. I mean, I started originally on YouTube, and I started that as a project that I wanted to do with my students. Because the idea, like, anyone who doesn't know, I teach gaming. Okay, I teach at a university which specializes in gaming. I teach gaming history. I teach gaming industry theories and history. I teach everything to do with like online communication and community, to do all around gaming. And I thought, well, what better way to teach them about the online gaming community than actually to create a community, to create a YouTube channel, just to do a podcast. And so that was the whole idea, was to do the podcast. You love the videos on YouTube, up to date with the game. Well, I tried to be. I tried to stay up to date with the gaming news because, like, it's. Hang on, do you know what I've just realised? The chat box cannot be seen very well on the stream. I'm gonna make that bigger. I'm gonna make that bigger so people can actually see it. Do it IRL. There we go. That should work better. You should be able to read the comments now. Oh, thank you so much. I wouldn't call myself a talented speaker. I'd call myself like like my family's Irish. So somebody in my family's past must have made out with that Blarney Stone. Because, we say that Irish people say that if you kiss the Blarney Stone, you have the gift of the gab. So somebody in my family must have made out with a goddamn stove. I'm telling you, like it must have been like, oh, you know. But there we go. I mean, also my teacher, so I have to be able to speak. So it's, you know, I used to be. Meet me IRL, and I'm shy as anything. But you know, when I'm doing something I enjoy, I'm talking about something I enjoy. You know. But that was the whole point. The whole point was this is supposed to be a project with my students. This was supposed to be something that I could do with them. We could get them involved in. But obviously, with the whole context and everything that's been going on at the moment, it's been kind of complicated. So I haven't been able to do things where I wanted. But we decided to kind of keep. I wanted to keep this going because I want in the future. Pikachu! You know what I need to do? You know what? Oh shoot. I can't even flip and click on. There we go. Go. Bim. Them. Where is she? Everybody gets. You get a shout out. You get a shout out. I'm gonna do my whole Oprah Winfrey thing. Shouldn't really talk about that in the UK at the moment. You are so welcome. Bika has been playing Yakuza Kiwami, and it has been awesome. It has been awesome watching her play that because I haven't played those games yet. I have Yakuza 0, and the boxed set, and I have Like a Dragon obviously on my PC, which I have been streaming. But I haven't got Kiwami, so I'm kind of enjoying watching her play through them. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's been awesome. Compared to the first upload on YouTube and the last one I watched, upgraded from speech 60s. Oh, thank you. I have my first one. To be fair, I was super nervous. My first, like, it's what you're talking at a camera. You're talking at a camera, and you kind of like, well, what am I doing? Whereas now it's like, meh, I got used to it now. And plus, I got a much better chair now. If you follow me on Twitter, you've seen my new gaming chair. It's lovely. You can't sit very well there because of it, but it's like it's white and pink. It's white and pink, and it's lovely. And it has a massage function in the lumbar support, which is even better. But yeah, like I mean, it's been a road. Like this is the 25th episode, so that means like I've been doing this for 25 weeks. That's all. Like I'm really new to Twitch. I've only been on Twitch for a month, and it's been awesome. Words. I'm tired. It's been awesome being here because like the community has been amazing. The community has been so supportive. The community has just been, you know, I've met some of the most amazing people, and it's so strange because like if you'd have told me a year ago. If you'd have mentioned Twitch to me a year ago, I'd have gone, why would you do that? Why would you go on live streams? Like, so awful. Yeah, I know, so awful, it's awesome. I know, my brain is first. I'm tired. I have done, I've already taught my full school week, okay? I have already, like, I teach full time, okay? And so I have taught a full school week in 4 days. And tomorrow I have 6 hours of classes. So, and plus last night I was up till at least midnight, watching a really weird French movie about planes. About a year ago is when I first met you. Yes, yes, I did prefer lurking back then. I know I was I was not comfortable with the whole streaming thing. I was not comfortable with it. I got into it partly through Muso, but also partly through sort of watching Jay from the Game Chasers, who I don't speak to anymore, for various reasons, which we won't go into. But yeah, like I'm gonna have to edit that out. When I put this on YouTube, I'm gonna edit that bit out. Oh, stuff it. Anyone who watches this is a fan of Jay's has probably guessed that we don't talk at him. But like, yeah, you didn't hear a thing. good. No, nothing. But that's the thing. Like, I was kind of like skeptical about the whole streaming thing. To begin with, I was like, what's the point? Why would you watch someone just talking at a camera or just playing a video game? Like, what would be the point of that? And yet, it's actually kind of cool, and you get to know people, and like, I have met, thanks, is one of the most amazing people I've ever met in my life, thanks to Twitch. I mean, I won't name any names, but this person is amazing, and they know that I adore them, and they know that they're amazing because I've told them everything. But like, the but the community, I know, no, don't even go there. We're friends, okay? Just friends. I should just point out we're friends. We adore each other. But yeah, it's like the community's been amazing. The community's been amazing. It's just been such cool people, such so welcoming. It's been awesome, and much more than on YouTube. Plus the self-confident radiating. I'm not confident. Why the heck would you think something stupid like that? Oh no, that didn't work. Me and self-confidence are two very separate ideas. I have, yeah, no, I have zero self-confidence. I really don't have any self-confidence at all. You put it off for, I'm an actor. No, I'm just, like I said, Larney Stone, Irish. I mean, I'm not helping there, I'm Irish. We can chat. We can chat. But we are here this evening, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about gaming news. So, do you want to hear about some stuff that's going on? Should we talk about stuff? Because I have some stuff. I have it all on my. I had invited somebody else to come on the stream as a guest, but for various reasons they were unable to come. Hopefully they'll be here next week, which will be awesome because they're an amazing person. But yeah, for the time being, you'll have to put up with me. Apologize. Just gonna have to put up with me. It's just me. So, first bit of news. Are you ready for this? Apparently, this I didn't know about. I'm not sure if you guys have heard about this, but apparently Microsoft is buying Bethesda, or ZeniMax to be precise, for $7.5 billion. Yes, this has been, yeah, it's not officially official, but it's been given the green light. So basically the whole, yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay, so apparently they have been looking into this in both the US and the EU. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission and the European Union Commission have been looking at the proposal for Microsoft to buy ZeniMax, which is the parent company, obviously, of Bethesda and stuff. And that has just received approval to proceed. Obviously, this isn't official, but before it could go ahead, because it's such a big company, and because obviously ZeniMax is huge. Let's be honest, they own so many companies, and Microsoft is Microsoft. That kind of purchase has to be investigated by these higher authorities like the SEC and the Commission, because obviously the whole monopoly rules and that. So that had to be investigated. So the SEC started investigating in February 2020 and looked at what all the money would be and blah blah blah. And basically, the 7.5 billion total is we can break it down this way. There are promissory notes which will mature over the next 3 decades, which means IOUs basically. $6.25 billion of Microsoft's new 2052 notes, whatever they are, and up to That's a lot of zeros. $1.25 billion in aggregate principal amount of the new 2025 notes. So basically, yeah, a heck of a lot of money. Which is just insane. Like it that's silly money. I mean, I have when somebody tells me I have $1,000 in my bank account, I have a difficult enough time working that one out. So 7.5 billion is just that's stupid money. Let's be honest, that's stupid money. But yeah, there was an investigation both in the SEC and the EU. The EU found that the acquisition, according to their statement, does not raise serious doubts to its compatibility with the common market, and therefore it shall decide not to oppose it and shall declare that it is compatible with the common market, which basically means that it's not anti-competitive laws, that they can do it, because Microsoft have been in trouble with the EU before in the past when they put Edge on their sorry, what did you say? $200 CAD sitting my account. Oh, Canadian dollars sitting my account. That's really stupid money. $200 Canadian doesn't go very far. I'm sorry. I've been to Canada, and my gosh, your country's expensive. I was shocked how expensive. Oh my gosh. I thought I'll go to Canada. I don't need that much spending money. Oh my god. Like, let's spend Canadian money. Oh my gosh. Paycheck to paycheck. Oh, that sucks, Cal. I'm sorry, man. Like, that is insane. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. That really is silly. That is so stupid. I mean, I was shocked how expensive. Like, I mean, Marshalls is amazing. Marshalls is cheap, but things in Canada in general is so expensive. I was shocked about that. But I mean, yeah, money. Lucky to, yeah, that's true. There are so many people these days who don't have jobs. But I mean, and this is the thing. When I see comments, when I see amounts like this, like the 7.5 billion, that's insane. That's an insane amount of money. Like, I like obviously, like you said, paycheck to paycheck. But like, and there's so many people who are living paycheck to paycheck. $7.5 billion is just that, you know, icy bricks of gold with those amounts. Yeah, like right, like that's like, hey Louise, thank you for coming. I hope you are well. How are you, my darling? How are you? I hope you are okay. I'm gonna give Louise a little shout out. You should all be following Louise. Louise is lovely. She's so sweet. She does amazing retro. I am good. Thank you so much for being here. It's so nice to have you all here. It's so cool. I was actually super stressed. Eve! Hello, Eve. Oh my gosh. Is everybody coming to my stream tonight? What the hell is going on? It's so sweet of you guys to be here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Really, really do. I really appreciate you guys' company. I was actually kind of nervous, I have to admit. I was like, no one's going to I kind of, because I had invited somebody else to come on the stream, and they couldn't make it, as I said earlier. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, if he's on the stream, everyone will turn up. Everyone will turn up for him, but then I'll be like, okay, fine. You're all here for him, not for me. Cheers, guys. But, you guys here, I so appreciate you guys being here. It's super sweet. It's a party. It's basically us complaining about the state of video games. And discussing how, for those of you who just joined us, Microsoft is apparently trying to buy Bethesda. So, yeah, that's interesting. But, yeah, it's stupid amount. Like, because this is the thing, like we said, like just said, they've said, both the SEC in the US and the EU Commission have said There's nothing wrong with the deal. It can go through. But that doesn't mean that obviously it's a done deal. It just means that they're not going to oppose it, which they could do. Because Microsoft have had problems with the EU Commission before, with the anti-competitivity rules, by putting, obviously, Internet Explorer on computers. This was back in the day. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if this actually does go through. But, I mean, if you were Bethesda and Microsoft are offering you 7.5 billion, wouldn't you go for it? Let's be honest. Hey, Carbonite Jaw! Dude, Carbo, how are you doing, my friend? It's been a while. Dude, oh my gosh, Carbo's even here. My god, wow. Right away, and I'd sign. Right? I mean, I swear, Microsoft says, here you go, 7.5 bill. I'm like, dude, where do you want me? I mean, let's be honest, like, I ain't gonna complain. I'm gonna complain for that kind of money. But yeah, like that's a crazy amount, and it would make sense. I mean, also, I mean, we said last week, obviously, Epic Games just bought Mediatonic. I was talking about this with obviously Supersonic last week. We were talking about it. Good, never up when you stream. No, dude, you're up now. I mean, I normally stream much earlier, but I'm so glad you're here. I really am. It's been a while, man. Oh, thank you, Louise. Thank you so much for the host. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. That's really, really kind. I do appreciate that. I do not deserve this love. I do not deserve that. I can't imagine why anyone would watch me, let alone follow me, and now people are subscribing to me. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you people? I I mean, last week somebody was like, "Oh, here, I'll share you bits," and I'm like, "No, you don't. Don't spend your money on me, please. Don't do that. That's stupid. Don't do that." But yeah, why you guys would wanna? I'm not. I'm really not. You're the one who's fab. Come off it. I just babble. I just babble. Yeah, I'm not fab at all. I just, yeah. I'm boring. I'm really, really boring. Some people have this strange idea that I'm actually cool. I don't know why. My niece thinks I'm cool, and that's all that matters. She's almost 4, and she thinks I'm cool. That's not gonna last. Because I like you, and you. No, you, dude, Sam. What? No. Keep your money, Sam. Thank you, but keep your money. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, my niece is so cute. My brother, was it my brother or my sister-in-law? I actually put a photo of her playing on a Game Boy Pocket, and I showed somebody that we all know that. I sent him the photo and said, "Look, this is so cute." I was like, "Oh, Colleen, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Ah, this is so cool. Everybody's here. Hang on, let me just. I'm gonna have to. Wait, hang on. Hang on 1 second. I'm just going to tease someone. There he is, hang on. Boom. Just sending a cheeky text. Anyway, thank you so much. You guys should please go and follow Colleen. She's literally just started streaming on Twitch. She has done literally 2 streams on Twitch. Her second one was roundabout this week. You should all give her a follow, show her some love. She's brand new to the thing. She's if I remember correctly, Colleen, what JX told me was used to stream on YouTube. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I am very tired. I'm good. But yeah, Colleen, correct me if I'm right. JX told me you would put your videos onto YouTube because you couldn't stream because of internet issues, and now because your internet's up, you can stream on here. Is that correct? See, I know all the girls. I know all the girls. But yeah, you guys should all show Colleen some love and follow her because she's very cool and she needs all the support. Show husband. Tickle that follow button. Since you know someone in the Mediatonic fam, how are you handling the situation? Just curious. What the Epic bought them? I mean, how are they handling the situation? I mean, like, I've always been perfectly honest about that fact. My brother is Jake's correct. See, he tells me everything. Don't tell Jake's anything because he'll tell me. Yeah, no, you guys should all follow Kanin because she's gone from YouTube to here, so give her a follow. Definitely, please show her some love, give her that follow, show her the support. It'd be awesome. Yeah, like my brother is in Mediatonic. And I mean this is it. His title has been up until now Chief Technical Officer. I finally got a faster broadband to time is, dude. Don't even talk to me about broadband. Actually, don't talk to Muso about broadband. Seriously, I would like to know how they dealt with it. How, was it done fair? Yes, apparently so. I mean, as far as I know, like I don't know the details, and like my brother never told me any of the details beforehand. He doesn't tell us anything, which he's completely right. I made this very clear last week in the podcast. He doesn't tell us anything, which he's right to do. You know, he's an employee of the company. He has NDAs, um, so you know it would be wrong for him to. Yeah, exactly, understandable. It'd be wrong for him to say anything. Like he didn't even tell me. When Fall Guys was coming out, I knew he had a game that was going to be announced at the Devolver Digital E3 thing. I didn't know the type of game it was. I didn't know anything about it. I sent him a text before the Devolver Digital announcement and said, "Okay, what's the name of the game so I know which is yours?" And then he told me it was Fall Guys. So I was like, "Okay, now I know." That was what I found out. I found out what Fall Guys was watching the Devolver Digital E3 thing when they announced the game. He never tells me anything ahead of time, and I don't want him to. I honestly don't want him to, because it wouldn't be fair on him. Like I don't want people suspecting him of leaking any information. I don't want people thinking that maybe he could be um, responsible for any leaks. You know, I don't want people thinking that oh he's suddenly something gets out and it's because he's told me and I've told me. No. Uh, yeah, exactly. He has to keep it to himself. Brother bought me for ah. Mine didn't. I had to buy my own. I literally had to, I do. I have a Fall Guys t-shirt and I have a Fall Guys ugly sweater. Which one? Yeah, I know. I don't even have a. I don't have Fall Guys at all. I don't have it. I've been trying to subtly say, do you want to maybe give me a Fall Guys code? Maybe. Oh, the ugly sweater's amazing. Do you know? Like my brother has one, my dad has one, and I have one. We all have. We all have the ugly sweater. It's really bad. It's really bad. But no, yeah, it's really cute. I mean, it's cute. I love that sweater. But yeah, we each have them. We each have them. My niece when she was born, she had a baby grow. You know the thing with her, which said Mediatonic baby on it. um. So yeah, that was her first baby grow was a Mediatonic baby grow, which I love. That's my brother's been with the company before. But yeah, he's the chief technical officer. But like your question was, how is he dealing? He's dealing with it really well. Like I can't go into too many details, obviously, because he's told me stuff, and I don't know what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not. But obviously, I guess, there are certain things that are changing. There are certain things that others that aren't. But he's doing it well. He's happy with it so far. He's happy with the arrangement so far. I mean, my worry is that obviously I don't want Epic to do an EA. I don't want Epic to turn around and be all like, "Now you're ours. You must do what we say." That would be a shame because the whole thing is with Mediatonic. Just knowing it was done fair and is alright. That's what matters. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. That is what counts. I want it. I wouldn't want it to be done any other way. obviously, because you know, he's my brother. I love him to bits. I don't want anything to happen to him. So, but yeah, I mean, he's quite happy with it. He's, you know, I wouldn't want the thought that they could turn around and be all like, oh well, we're gonna do this now, and you have to do this, and just make them just a sort of subsidiary thing, and just make them into some basically low ground company. Because the thing is with Mediatonic is the games that they make are good, and there's a lot of imagination there. You know, they've made basically virtual Picross games. You were worried about that too, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. My worry was the fact that they would turn around and the other worry I have, and I said this to my brother. I said my worry is the fact that, you know, if those games become Epic Store exclusive, and like, let's be honest, how many of us actually use the Epic Store? I mean, I have it on my computer. I have the Epic Games launcher on my computer because the only reason I got it was because they had free games over Christmas, and you don't, right? Exactly. I have it on there, but you know, they were giving away game. I do not. Oh, you do not use Epic Store at all. No, that's the thing. Who does? No one does. Like, I know a few people do, but it's the same thing. I dislike a lot of the other games they have. So yeah, exactly. Like, most of the games that they have are also available on Steam. So why are you gonna buy them anywhere else? You know, it's like with GOG. If you have the choice, you're gonna buy them on Steam. Like, literally. Okay, if it, I wanted to stream. Don't use it. Right. See, that's the thing. Everybody's basically saying, don't use it, don't use it, don't use it. That's the thing. When they're giving stuff away, I'll take the giveaway. You want to give me a game? I'll take the game. I don't want to use your service, but I'll take the free game. You know, like they gave away Alien Isolation on the Epic Megastore, so I got it. I'm like, okay, I ain't too proud to beg. Sweet darling, please release me, go. Let me go. Um, Random music. Yes. I should have probably sung that. It would have been better for the song. But that was the thing. Like, take a free game. Yeah, right. Like, you tell me, for like, I install your program, and for 15 days you're gonna give me a free game. Give me the 15 days of the free games, and then I'll never use your service again. I'm not gonna buy a game for you. I'm gonna buy it through Steam. Like, I had a game on GOG. The other day I played Duke Nukem 3D. I had it on GOG, the original Duke Nukem. Could not get it to run on OBS. Whatever I did, I could not get it to run OBS. So I went, okay, I'll download the 20th anniversary edition on Steam. That worked. That worked. And I'm like, well, why does one work or not the other? I need to see if I can get any of my games on GOG working on Steam. Because I have a few on OBS, sorry. Because I have a few games that I have on GOG that I would love to stream. Which are actually really, really fun games. So we'll have to see. But like, yeah. I do not. Sorry, my Discord is going off. Go away, not mine. But yeah, to be honest, I only started playing Fall Guys because it was free on PS Plus, so free games. Exactly, Connie. Like, I think a lot of people, that was why they started getting into Fall Guys, because it was free on PS Plus. That's why they did it. You know, get people playing it, and it makes total sense. Cal says if it has borderless settings, sometimes that can cause OB. Well, yeah, I know. I don't know what it was. It was exactly the same settings as all my other games, so I do not know what happened. I tried. There's a couple of games I've tried that haven't worked. Like, I wanted to stream Postal 2. Couldn't get to stream. I don't know. I need to mess with some settings and to try different things and see what happens. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it's the whole Epic thing. It's weird. We'll see what happens. I mean, because my worry, like as I was trying to say, was the fact that nobody uses the Epic Store. So what's going to happen if the games don't do well on the Epic Store? Will they then try and sort of say, well, your games aren't doing well, so stuff for you, kind of thing? put it on a platform people want to use. I mean, let's not forget Shenmue 3, you know, when it moved from Steam to the Epic Store because Epic came in and went, money. People said, no, we don't want the Epic Store. Because people don't want the Epic Store. Nobody likes Epic. I don't care. You know, you can be as anti-Apple as you want to be. I like Apple. I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Apple devices, 6, 7 Apple devices in this room. You know, like, so I like Apple. You know, like I have everything I have virtually. I have, if I have something, I have an Apple version of it. You know, I have an iPad, I have Apple TV, I have an iPhone, I have 1, 2, 3 Macs in this room. You know, I have my watch. There's a Mac upstairs. We're a very Apple friendly family. You know, my parents, my brother, everyone's on Apple. But yeah, like, so the whole Epic versus Apple thing, they tried to make out that they were the victim. They tried to make out that it was Apple's fault, but it totally wasn't. It was, you know, it was their greed. I'm not trying, but this is it. I'm not trying to say, oh, one company, one massive multi-billion-dollar company over another. I'm trying to say, you know, don't make yourself out to be a victim when you played the game and you lost. Let's be honest. But yeah, I've always, in all of my streams, every time the subject of Epic has come up, I've always said I'm not a fan of Epic. I do not like Epic. That's not going to change just because it's my brother's employer. Yeah, it was deserved. I'm like, yeah, right. Exactly. That's the thing. I don't like Epic. I've always said this. And I said this to my brother. I said, look, I have always been very vocal about the fact that I do not like Epic, and that's not going to change. I know that you now work for them. I still don't like them. I still don't like them. I never will like Epic. I don't like the way that they do things. I don't like the way they're. Don't get me wrong. They make an amazing engine. Like we teach Unreal. We teach Unreal. Unreal 7, like the new one, is insane. Is insane. But as a company, you know, like I follow Tim Sweeney. I follow obviously I follow Epic on Twitter and all that because it's important. Even if you don't like someone, and even if you don't like the company, to step to what they're doing, especially in this industry, because you need to. But I mean, you know, if they said to me, come to our office and meet us and we'll talk to you, I'm like, all right, you pay, I'll go. I ain't doing a train out there. But that's the thing. I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, you are entitled to yours. You don't have to agree with me, but you know. Anywho, let's change the subject, shall we? Carol's giggling. Guess what? There's a new computer coming up. I've just looked at this thing and I'm like, that can't be all the stuff that I wanted to talk about today. There was more than this on my thing. I know there was more than this. Did my iCloud not back up? I say, of my document. I don't think it did. Because I know I had more than this on my document. Am I going to have to see if I can find it on my Puta? I'm going to go on my Puta and see if iCloud on my Puta will tell me something more. iCloud. Anyway, yes. So, a new, apparently, handheld gaming PC is being launched on Indiegogo. Believe it or not. As we all know, the Switch is very popular. So companies are copying that, basically. And a company called... Oh, jeez. Yes. Let's type in the... Type in the security code on my computer. Trust. Yeah, there's a company called Aya is making a game, sort of mini PC console thing called the Neo, which they're launching on Indiegogo. I will see if I can find it. I can maybe post the link in. There we go. Is this it? Oh, if you want to go? Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for the lurk. I do appreciate that. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you have an awesome day. Have fun at, well, don't have too much fun at work, but you know, hope work isn't too harsh for you. So have an awesome, awesome, awesome day. Thank you so much for stopping by, Cal. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. I will give Cal just one quick little shout out. Oops. Spell. There we go. You too, take care, mate. Have a really, really good one. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. Oh, no, thank you, my friend. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's really cool of you. What emotes can you have? What emotes can I get? Let's give you Eva hearts, and Beaker hearts. Eva hearts and Beaker hearts, because they have hearts. I don't have hearts. I need hearts. I need hearts in my thing. But yes. So thank you, Cal. Thank you so much. This is a link to the Indiegogo campaign of this thing. It's called the AN Neo. Take care, Cal. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the subscribe. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's super kind of you. You didn't have to do that. It was so sweet. Oh, you take care, mate. Have a really good day. Have a really good day. Thank you so much. Yes, so we have the ANEO here, as you can see. It is basically a handheld PC, a handheld gaming PC. If you look, it's kind of styled like the Nintendo Switch. There was originally a first run that was a limited number. It was called a Founders Edition, and it was offered on sale back in January. It sold out completely. So now we have a new release which has improvements, which includes an improved operating system. It's a lot lighter than the previous one. You can turn rumble on and off. The buttons are better. The power consumption is better. Oops, sorry for hitting the mic there. I do apologise. As well as the performance. And there's also improvements to scaling problems and things like that. So they basically improved it all over. The specs for it are: there is a 7-inch 1280 by 800 IPS display, 1025 watt AMD Ryzen 45,000U CPU, 16 gig of LPDDR4 RAM, 3 USB-C ports, and up to 6 hours of battery life estimated. So that's actually not a bad piece of kit, if we're being honest. However, the price, for the 500 gig model, it will cost you $789 and the 1 tera model will cost you $869, which is approximately about £500 and about £750, I think, something like that. Which is crazy, basically, and it's styled kind of after the Nintendo Switch. It's got obviously the two controllers like that, the buttons and I kind of like it. Weird as that might sound, I kind of like it. Like I've been controversial in my opinions on the Switch, and by that I mean I've said that the Switch is my favorite console, which has kind of weirded people out because they're like, "How can you say that? Like, you've got all these consoles. How can the Switch is the one I use the most. The Switch is the one that I have had the most fun on. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my PlayStations. I played a lot of games on PS4. I have a PS5. I love my PS5. I played a lot of these games, and I do prefer PlayStation over Xbox. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I have Xboxes. I will probably end up getting the Xbox Series, but I prefer a PlayStation. I'm sorry. But yeah, like the Switch is my favorite console. It's definitely my favorite console because it's the one I've had the most fun on. Switch is your favorite. Thank you. Oh, it's your only console? Oh, Carbo. Is that really your only console? You don't have any. You don't have any other consoles? Like really? I find that like okay. I can't remember who. Oh yeah, no, I know who I was talking to. I was talking to somebody the other day and told them how many consoles I have. I have 39 consoles. Like, I mean, like I collect consoles, but also I teach gaming history, which is what I said right at the beginning of the show. I teach gaming history, and so I collect consoles because I want to show my students the consoles. Like, do I need your only current console? Oh, okay. You have older consoles though, right? Never played on the Switch myself, but never quite. It's a really good console. Honestly, it's really good console. It's super super versatile. I mean, like I have obviously I've got the PlayStation 4, I've got the PS5. I can do I can play online on my PS4 or my PS5. Um, but my Switch I can just take it with me. You know, when I go back to London next summer, because I'm going to London next summer. I have to go to London this summer. Otherwise there'll be trouble. Um, I'm a Londoner. What do you want? I'm from London. You know, I'm from Richmond. Oh my God, I can't. It's been 2 years, guys. I'm getting desperate now. It's been 2 years since I've been back to London. Um, but like, when I travel, be it to London or wherever, I can just shove my Switch in my bag and just take it with me. I don't need. As far as handheld, I have had a Game Boy, Game Boy Color. Yeah, I mean, it's if like I've had obviously I've had a Game Boy. Um, I've got I've got a Game Boy Pocket. I've got a Game Boy Color. I've got a Game Boy Advance SP. I've got a DS. I've got a 3DS. I've got a PSP. Um, I need to get a Nomad and a Game Gear and a Vita, and then we'll have all the consoles. But my favorite is definitely the Switch. You know, it's such a versatile thing. You on the TV, on the go. It's an amazing system. Um, obviously, it's not as powerful as the Xbox or the PlayStation, but who the heck cares? You know, the fact that companies like this Aya are trying to make handheld PCs styled after the Switch shows what a good console is. And that's the thing, you know, they're selling this handheld PC, which when you see it looks like a Switch. It looks like a Switch. It really, really does. It's it might be a PC and so obviously play PC games, but it's Switch without the slight bits that's come off, you know. Um, it's basically a Switch Lite, I get, you know, but regular Switch size, and it's amazing. It's just I would be quite happy to have one. I ain't gonna lie. If hey guys, if you're watching and you want someone to review it for you, I'll review. Send me one to test. It does look pretty good. It does look pretty cool, Sam. It really does. It looks amazing. I mean, I would love to try it. I would love to be. I mean, admittedly, I'm. In case you don't know me, hi, I'm Jude. I like FPS, and I've always, you know, PC Master Race. Much as I love consoles, don't get me wrong. As much as I love consoles, PC Master Race. And I do prefer mouse and keyboard, especially for FPS, because I'm an FPS player. Like, Colleen, you were there the other day. You saw JX playing Iron Fury. Hey, what's up, K Squadron? How you gonna do? No, thank you though. That's very kind of you. But let's maybe say no. How about that? How about that? I appreciate you. Have a good one, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna do. Enjoy. Stuff like that comes up. They go. Okay. Bots! Huzzah! Had a little drinky poo. Yeah, no, this is the thing. Like, I'm an FPS player. I cannot play FPS on console. Like, when I saw JX playing Iron Fury, I had been playing Iron Fury on PC, and I thought I was doing really well. And then he was like, and I'm like, really? You gotta play me like that, really? FPS games make you feel disorientated after a while, so I mostly avoid them. I mean, yeah, that's it. I have friends who cannot do FPS. I have friends who cannot do FPS, or like VR, because FPS and VR make them feel like my friend, like my colleague, Rondolph. He FPS and VR made him feel ill. He got motion sickness. There's nothing I can say to that. If somebody gets motion sickness or disoriented, like you said, like I can't argue with that. I'm not going to tell you, well, you're wrong. Of course not. That would be stupid. Like, I personally, I've always loved FPS. I've been playing FPS since the start of FPS. I'm that old. You know? I'm that old. No. You know, obviously, I remember when I was a kid, um, playing at my grandmother's. And I can't remember if it was Christmas or what, but we were talking about Wolfenstein 3D. I was talking about FPS and blah blah. And my uncle was like, Wolfenstein 3D. I was like, yeah. And then he looks at me and looks at my dad's like, you let her play Wolfenstein 3D, and it's like, because I did. I played Wolfenstein. I played all these things, even though we're 18 certificates. I played them. But yeah, like FPS haven't bothered me. I love FPS, but it has to be on PC. And a console, I like. This is like, even though it's like a handheld PC, I kind of have a difficulty calling it a handheld PC. For me, it's a console. Brother got into Wolfenstein 3D and then Doom. Right, yes, both made by id Software. Amazing games. Okay, thank you so much for popping by, Colleen. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You take care. Have a good one. I'm just going to give Colleen a quick. Do please give her a follow. Colleen is lovely. She has just started streaming on Twitch, so do please give her a follow. Highly recommend. And I'm sorry I wasn't able to be on your stream the other day, apart from just pop in quickly. But yeah, do please give her a follow and have a good one. Oh, thank you, Carbo. I appreciate it, mate. That is very kind of you. You're a gentleman and a scholar, my friend. But yeah, like, need to stop bashing the mic. I do apologize. This is the problem of being of Italian descent, is that you talk with your hands. But yeah, like, for me, I would love to have that, but I couldn't play games on it because of the fact that it's not a mouse and keyboard. For me, PC is a mouse and keyboard. I couldn't play Duke Nukem on that. And if I can't play Duke 3D on it, I don't want to know. You know, that's the, as much as I love it, as much as I think it's cool, I don't want to know because I can't play Duke 3D on it. Because I can't play it like I would on a PC. You know, and I'm a PC gamer. I'm PC Master Race. Sorry. Sorry. But that's just me. I mean, I'd love to get you guys' opinions on this. Anything that I do say, I'm loving. This is the other reason I wanted to move this on to Twitch rather than YouTube, is the fact that I want you guys' opinions. I want to know, what do you guys think of these things? What is your opinion? Um, I want to get you guys interacting, and I'm so grateful for all of you who have been here this evening. It's been. I was terrified, honestly, before coming online, because I was like, will anyone actually join me? Will anyone actually be here? Like, is there gonna be anyone? Am I just gonna be? It's gonna be me just blabbing and nothing. But you've been here, and we've been talking for an hour now, and I really, so I do thank you so much. I've been going off on tangents, and I do apologize. That does tend to happen. You can't play fast with a controller. What, Fast and Furious? Do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, FPS. I personally can't. No, I personally can't. I have tried, but I personally cannot. I don't. I just can't. I can't get the accuracy that I want. Uh, I mean, I know that as far as I know, as far as I know, uh, FPS when you use a controller has some kind of aim assist automatically, whereas on like with a mouse it doesn't. And I prefer it with a mouse. I do. Sorry, my nose is itching. So I wasn't picking it; it was itching. So in case you're wondering, it's literally itching. Before anyone starts doing anything dodgy with that, it was literally itching. Uh, so anyway, um, yeah, like literally, I just can't. I have tried, but and believe me, I've tried. I've played Duke 3D. I have Duke 3D on PlayStation. I have uh I have Far Cry. I have actually I Doom actually. I have I Am Fury. I'm looking over there like I bet looking at my consoles is going to give me the answer. It's not. It's not. It's not going to give me the answer at all. But yeah, I do have FPS games on my consoles, but I just can't do it on console. I can't do it with a controller. For me, like an F, because this is the thing. Like I grew up. I think it's also the fact that I grew up with PCs. I've had a PC since I was a kid. Um, I've been playing FPS games since Wolfenstein on PC. I've got used to that PC controller system. That for me, that's what's natural. So obviously, the FPS like controller layout on console map has improved over years. You know, let's because before it was pretty dodgy, and I think if I remember correctly, it was um oh shoot, I can't remember the name now. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking Arkanoid, but it wasn't Arkanoid. What were they called? It began with an A. Oh, shoot. Hang on, let me Google it. I know who. Oh, that's gonna bug me. That is gonna bug me. Oh, what were they called? Give me just 1 sec. I'm trying to remember the name of the company. Argonauts! Argonauts! That's it. Argonauts. I knew everyone. Rarely play on PC, never had one growing up except going to brothers. Well, see, this is the thing. Like, I always had a PC. Always had a PC. Well, virtually almost. When I was a kid, we had I had a BBC. I know I had a BBC computer, and I think I might have had an Acorn, but I'm not sure. And then we had an Apricot, and the BBC and the Acorn would have been on using BASIC. So I learned to program on BASIC at school and at home. Like I could program on BASIC. We were taught how to do that. And then my dad worked at university, and they bought computers from a company called Apricot, which doesn't exist anymore. But they were always on DOS. So we got into DOS PCs quite early because that was what the university had. Because my dad basically, when the university would upgrade, they'd get rid of a load of computers, and my dad was able to sort of take some, and then he'd take a couple and upgrade them. So I didn't realize my speakers were still on. I'm not using them. So like we were always PC people. You know, I grew up with Apogee. You know, like Apogee id. You know, Commander Keen, Wolfenstein, all those kind of games. That was what I grew up. Duke Nukem. That's what I grew up with. You know, my obviously I played Mario and that, but my first real platformer game was probably Commander King, or maybe the first Duke Nukem games. I've always played those games. You know, I've got obviously I love the Zelda games. So, you know, my heart belongs to the Zelda series. You know, I love the Legend of Zelda. It's my favorite series, other than obviously Postal. I love the Postal series, but so many people have this kind of like, well, the NES was their childhood console. Yeah, we had an NES, but we got one late in the console series. You know, because my parents weren't well off. I have a lot of consoles. I have new consoles, and people think, well, I must be super rich. Blah blah blah. I'm really not. I just don't have kids. um, so we didn't have a lot of money going, and building PCs. Like my dad was able to get bits from work when they got rid of the stuff because they would sort of say, well, you know, you can have it kind of thing. And he'd be like, okay, might as well. My dad was upcycling before it was cool. Let's be honest. And then he'd buy Commander Keen. Well, yeah, I know, dude, right? Commander Keen. Love. I still play Commander Keen now. Like I love playing Commander Keen. I have the collection on my PC. Like I love those games. But that's the thing. Like I grew up with Keen, and when I saw what Bethesda had done with him, a mobile game with his kids, really, really. Oh, Commander Keen. Oh, Commander Keen, my friend. It's an awesome game. Are you saying the mobile game is an awesome game, Sam? I will come and find you. That's what you're saying. Commander Keen is amazing, my friend. Commander Keen is the PC platforming. Commander Keen is, without exaggeration, the Mario of PCs. That I'm not I'm literally not kidding you when I said it's Commander Keen. If you grew up in the 90s with a PC and with PC gaming, you played Commander Keen. Only I highly recommend it. You can get the whole Commander Keen collection on PC for not a lot, honestly. I would highly recommend checking it out. They're amazing games. Like King Dreams is controversial. I liked it. It was okay. It was a hard game, but it was alright. I'll check it out. I really recommend it. Highly, highly recommend it. It's a very, very fun. Sorry. I start trying to take a drink and I get distracted. Let's keep talking. No. Drink your drink, then talk. I highly recommend it because it is just, it's such a fun game. Also, obviously, the original Duke Nukem games. Because I think Duke Nukem now is kind of, you know, Duke 3D is considered to be one of the best games for people of my generation. Like Duke Nukem 3D is like, oh, but the original Dukes, Duke 1 and Duke 2 are great games. I personally prefer the Duke 1 games over Duke 2. And I say Duke 1 games because they were it was episodic because it was Apogee. Hello, my cat's going to make an appearance, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to... Come on in. You might see it. There you go. This is Cat. There you go. This is Cat. Do you remember Captain Comic? I don't remember Captain Comic. I do not remember Captain Comic. Is that kind of like almost sort of... You see Cat. Yes, there is Cat. There is Cat. There is Cat. Cat is in lap. Cat has decided he has to be in lap. He's okay. I wish I could show you this, but he's sucking his paw. He's not now. He was literally a second ago sucking his paw. It's something he does. It's a nervous habit. Is to suck his paw. Oh, he's doing it again. He sucks his paw. He is adorable. Hello. You're gonna sit down and stop fussing, please. I think it was Doske. Yeah, I know, he's cute. Captain Comic. I don't remember Captain Comic. Was it kind of... Have you played the game Comic Zone? Was it that kind of style? Because no, I haven't played. I mean, I was a huge fan. Obviously, anything that Apogee released, I was a fan of. Like, they did a space shooter game called Major Striker. Oh my gosh, that game! I have it on my PC, and I played it the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, that game! I used to play it when we were kids, and my brother had it on his PC, and he had a really good joystick on his connected to his computer. So like I remember waking up really early Sunday mornings. Mum and Dad still in bed, and we going like barging into my brother's room. I'm playing Mid Strike. He was like, okay, you know, because that's the thing. We both had computers. Like we had, which now you kind of go, well, yeah, why wouldn't you? But when we were kids, the idea of having more than one computer in a household was just like, you know. But we had, Mum and Dad had their computer. Stevie had his computer, and I had my computer, and that's how it was. You know, we had a computer. Like he'd have his games on his computer, I'd have my games on my computer. And yeah, like we'd like our dad would hang out with us and play video games with us. You know, like we would. My dad loved the first ever Duke Nukem games. Like, and he'll kill me for telling this. Don't tell him I told you. But when I was living in Paris with my ex-partner, my parents came over and I found the original Duke Nukem games online and downloaded them onto my laptop. And I said to my dad, "Hey, I've got a surprise for you." What's that? And so I plunked the laptop in front of him, and like, there you go, launched Duke Nukem, and he was just like, big smile on his face, and literally for I don't know how long it was, but just played Duke Nukem. And I was sat next to him, just, my partner and my mum were chatting, and me and dad like, "Yay, Duke Nukem!" Like, and that's the thing. The games can reunite people. Games can be so much fun. Games can bring people together, no matter how old you are. And that's the thing. It was remembering a time from my childhood and from when obviously my dad was younger, and sort of reliving that, spending that moment together, and that's why I love gaming. You know, I know I've gone up. It's a sappy story, and that's the thing. Like, I've gone off on a tangent, and I apologize. We were talking about this like online gaming No, wait, online gaming. We're talking about this handheld PC, and I've gone off on a tangent. I apologise for that. It does tend to happen. I'm sorry about the tangent. But that's it's gaming has always been a part of my life. You know, I have been a PC gamer my whole life. I went away from PC. I'll have to be honest. For a while. Are you opening them? Okay, my cat's just left. I went off from PC for a while because Windows 8. Let's be honest, Windows 8. I went all in on Mac at that point. And that was the thing. I got disgusted by Windows and Windows 8 and how badly Windows PCs ran. So I went on to Mac. And the reason I came back to PC was Fall Guys. Not that I have it, but the fact that it didn't run on Mac, the fact that I wanted to play these games, and so I knew I needed a PC. So I came back and I got a pretty good PC. I will admit, my PC is pretty top notch. Because I wanted one that was future-proof. I wanted one that would work, but that's the thing. It's like, you know, I am PC Master Race. Always will be. My heart belongs to a PC. What can I tell you? I know that's not the thing you're supposed to say on Twitch. Hey, what is up, Elrez? How you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. You're coming to us towards the end of the stream. I've been babbling for over an hour. Trying to drink every so often because my throat has been getting a bit parched, but I'm still been babbling over an hour. I know, dude. I apologize. Thank you so much for coming, though, dude. I appreciate it so much. Like, seriously. The support I've had for today's live stream has been amazing. I really do appreciate it. I've been babbling. Like... Ugh. I apologize for my babbling. I've been going off on tangents left and right. But I have a funny story for you to end with. Would you want to hear the funny story? Here's the funny story. Okay, there's a dude called Clint Butler. Can't read my notes. Probably not a good sign. And he was serving a 17-year sentence for crimes that included robbery and firearms offences. He was serving his prison sentence at Spring Hill Prison in Buckinghamshire. And he escaped on the 20th of November last year. See, the thing is, lockdown happened. And our friend Clint decided to go out with one of his friends for a bit of a wander. Are you back again, cat? My cat has returned. Cat returns. Studio Ghibli man. Yeah, he escaped from prison. However, he was out for a walk once he had escaped from prison with a friend and was stopped by the police in a street in Birmingham. So basically what happened was, it was during the pandemic, lockdown in the UK, no one was allowed out. They've gone for a wander, and the police tried to stop him, trying to say, hey, dude, why aren't you at home? So Mr. Butler replied, I've come to get the new Call of Duty because I can't sit around in lockdown. Okay, but Amazon is a thing. But the thing that got the police's attention was the fact that when he saw them, he turned around and tried to walk away. Which kind of made them think, what's he hiding? So they went after him to try and chase him. And he then kicked a police officer and tried to run away. There was a video posted online by the West Midlands Police which shows that after he started running, he immediately fell over and was accosted by the police. So he was then sent back to prison with 13 months added to his sentence. And the superintendent of Birmingham Police, Mr. Nick Rowe, said quite why he decided to risk being returned to prison by making the idiotic decision to come into town during lockdown with a friend to buy a video game will remain a bit of a mystery. I mean, I can understand if you could maybe not try and bash me in the face with your tail, cat, that would be awesome. I can understand why the dude would want to get a video game if you're in lockdown and you're bored, you want to go out, you want to do something, you want to. But like, if you know you're wanted by the police, that's it. Like, yeah. Anyway, I just thought that was fun. I do try and my desire is to bring a bit of can you not feet no my desire is to bring like a bit of fun to the end of my podcasts, to have a fun story like this at the end, because we've talked about serious gaming stuff, we've talked about gaming issues, we've talked about what's going on in the world of gaming, which sometimes can be a bit so I wanted to bring you guys a bit of joy, a bit of fun at the end, because it's funny, and it's always good to start with them. To film with them. I can talk English. I speak English very good. I learned from a book. I'm so tired. I think that's what I think. I'm just tired. That's what it is. My brain has decided to go into park. Basically, it's not even in neutral. It's just gone to park. But yes. And also he's annoying. He's distracting me. He's so cute. He did a Theo. He walked in front of me. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much for being here. I really, really do. I was not expecting to have this many people on my live stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I really do. Like, I know I've been babbling and I've been talking rubbish. Thank you, Alvarez. I appreciate that. Yeah, I really do hope that you guys have enjoyed it, because the reason I moved from doing it on YouTube to moving over here, like, I will of course be putting the VODs of this onto YouTube, because I don't want to neglect the YouTube side, because that was where I started. But like, I came over here because I was like, well, the hard thing is, like, when I work full time. Obviously, I'm a university teacher. I teach so many different things, and I teach more than full time. I actually had to speak to my boss this week, and he was like, "Do you not think you've taken on maybe too much with this and this?" I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to let that one go, because I can't handle that kind of thing. Which is, of course, an important skill, my friends, is to realize when you've taken on too much and to be able to go, no, I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that. It takes, I've realized recently, it takes a lot more maturity to say, I can't do this, than it does to say, I will do that. Don't be a martyr. Honestly, don't be a martyr. And I don't mean that as in don't be a this is martyr. Be a this is martyr. Follow this is martyr. I will give her a shout out. Because she's awesome. Give her a follow. She's lovely. Oh, hello. What the hell? Follow No, don't follow them. I don't know who the hell they are. I typed it wrong. Sorry, my bad. This is this. That's what it is. There's 3 A's. This is Martaaa. That's much better. Follow that one. I didn't type enough A's. Yes, follow her. This is Marta. Follow Marta. She's lovely. She's awesome. Give her a follow. Yeah, I missed out on A the first time. That's what it was. It's 3 A's, not 2. My bad. But yeah, I've realised that I can't, especially with this whole situation that's going on at the moment. I realised that I'd taken on too much. I was trying to do too much. I was trying to please too many people. And thank you, Carbo. I appreciate that. I'm sure she will too. Yeah, I just, yeah, I realized I was taking on too much, and I don't want to make anything suffer. And this something, as I said earlier, this whole podcast, the whole. Thank you, Elrose. I appreciate that. I know Marta will as well. I didn't have time to do the editing. The editing takes forever. Ever. The editing takes so long. Like, I would record the podcast in like a few minutes, and then the editing would take me hours. Because, you got to find the thing, you got to find it, And so I was like, try it as a live stream. See how that goes. And yeah, so that was the whole reason behind it. And that's why I'm doing it this way. And I think I'm going to continue with it because I love the fact that you guys can be here and you can be part of it and you can interact with it. And the fact that I can get like other people involved. Like next week I've got somebody else who's probably going to be involved in it. I'm talking to you guys and some other people. And it's just, it's awesome. It's like to have that interaction, to have that whole, and I just love that. I just love that you guys are here. I'm sorry I've not been, my English has been crap today. I've just been so tired. I was texting with one of my friends earlier and I just could not say what I wanted to say. I was just, this is my mother tongue and I can't speak it. I must be really tired. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you guys are amazing. I really do appreciate the love and support you guys have shown. I'm trying to look and see who is online. Do you know what? Because she was here. Should we raid Colleen? When you go to, we'll raid Colleen because Colleen's lovely. Because she was here. When you go onto Colleen's channel, remember, so it's a Punkee raid. Oh, I love the fact that you're using there's a Solar's heart. Solar hearts. Let me just launch up Twitch on here. Twitch.tv. Let me mute this. I'll go into Colleen's thing and I will mute it because there we go. Let's mute that. We will do a raid on Colleen, I think, because she came and she supported us, so it's right to support her. And she doesn't have many followers at the moment, so I would love you guys to show her some love. Give her a follow. Remember to put Punkee raid when you go across. And she's playing. Oh God, what is she playing? Roundabout, which is basically this. Why did that not work? Dude, did I spell her name wrong? Oh yes, I did. I forgot to put the S on the end. Okay, you know what? Let's try again. Let's try again. I forgot the S on the end. That's better. There we go. That works much better. She's playing Roundabout, which is a bit of a crazy game, which I think you guys will like. But yeah, show her some love. Remember to say it's a Punkee raid. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the subs. I love you all. Please be here next time. I will be streaming for sure on Sunday. But follow me on Twitter. Same username, Punkee Juice. So that's where I let you guys know when I stream, if there are other days. But I will see you guys very, very soon. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Night, guys. Take care.
I said I'd be your wingman, and I meant it. That Beth cat you're looking for? She's over by the cable car.
Hi.
I mean, this little van would never